Hello, welcome to the land of Kakiak. My name is Laurel. It's payday, time to budget. Today's video, I didn't have as much time to film. If you know me in real life, you know that my husband's had complications from his surgery and has been in the hospital all week. And so yeah, I'm gonna make this a little bit of an abbreviated video, but I'm gonna do with you, I've done most of my beginning part of my budget, but I'm gonna finish it up with you. So yeah, I just made sure everything had cleared from the last budget, and it had, and I went ahead and started my August Paycheck 2 budget. This has to stretch us from $816 to $829. So I started out with my previous balance, which was $355.05. And we did get a reimbursement from his work. I actually even I'd forgotten all about it. They owed us almost $3,000 from a job that he had to put some stuff on his card a long time ago. Finally, he got reimbursed for that, so that money came in. We did get a gift from my in-laws for school, beginning of the school year kind of stuff for $350. And then he got his first paycheck with his new position, and it was $21.54.43. So that gave me a total of $56.68.94 to budget with. All right, so then I just went through my hard costs. I keep track of those here. And we went through, and I put our tithe. I had a MasterCard payment. Something got charged on there. We still have to come out our internet, my Canva subscription. I use that for all my Etsy stuff. I use a lot. Our energy bill, oh my gosh. So I noticed earlier this week, I was in the house, I was freezing, and I went and looked at the thermostat downstairs. I haven't checked in forever. It was set all the way down to 69. I never, never have my thermostat that low. I always actually keep it at 74. For one, just for economical reasons, but two, I am one of those people that's cold all the time. So I like it to be a little bit on the warmer side. In the summer, I don't want to be having to wear jeans and sweatshirts in the house, Anyways, I turned it back down, but then when I looked at the bill today, this is the highest it's ever been the entire time we've ever lived here. We've lived in this house for 6 years. It was $441.04. I do think $20 of that is taxes, but yeah. So I'm pretty sure that my son, my oldest, messed with the thermostat at some point, and I just didn't know. So yeah, because I noticed that today I was talking to my husband about it. I was I set it back to 74, and he went and checked it again, and it was set back down to 71. I was oh no, somebody did it again. So I'm pretty sure it's my oldest son, and so I'm gonna have to talk to him about. There's always the stereotype that it's the dad in the house. It's don't touch the thermostat, but in our family, it's not. It's me. I'm the my husband's the free spirit, and I'm the nerd. I'm the one telling people to turn off their lights and shut the door. Don't let the cold air out and stuff like that. All right. Anyway, so that bill came through. It surprised me. Geico, right? Our car insurance has got to come out $170.27. So Crunch Labs. This is for $320.35. This is not a hard cost, but this is something that I bought. I charged. It's a subscription. It's one of those subscription boxes where your kid gets a box every month. This is what my middle son, his birthday is coming up in September. This is what he wanted for his birthday. He's been asking for this pretty consistently for a while now. He's really interested. He always says, he's really interested in being an engineer and stuff. I'm not sure he totally knows what that means yet. To be totally honest, I'm not sure I totally know what it means exactly to be an engineer either. Yeah, so I told him, okay, well, if we get this for your birthday, that's our entire birthday budget for you. I can't take you anywhere. I can't buy you anything else. I'm just going to make you a homemade cake. And people can come over and have cake with us, but that's it. That we're not going to be able to do anything else special for your birthday if that's really what you want. It's your whole birthday budget. And he said that was a deal for him. So we made that deal. And yeah, we ordered Crunch Labs for him. So I think that's $24-25 a month. Okay, Amazon. Oh, these are Amazon purchases. I needed to order my eyelash serum, and I had to get a little backpack for my youngest for co-op this year. He needed a backpack. So those are charges on there. Then my husband, he's doing some kind of project. So he asked me to leave $100 in the checking for him so he could get something. So I just marked all that stuff down. sometimes I did make some of my charges, like some of these things, like I paid for them, the online stuff, on my MasterCard because it has a rewards program. And for online shopping, I get like 3% back. So, and whenever I get it, I just put it, if I have a balance, I'd put it to the balance. And otherwise it just goes into my checking. But I've just decided that, it's worth it. It's like getting a discount on your purchases or whatever, but only if I have the cash in my debit account and I can just immediately transfer, like make the purchase and immediately transfer the money over. So that's just what I did. So I just made myself a note that I transferred over $993.65 to cover the things that were charged on the MasterCard, that I need to leave that $100 in there for my husband, and for the few things that are auto withdrawals that haven't come out yet that are upcoming, I needed to leave in a total of $364.20 in my checking. Okay, so if these are my total of my hard costs and I want to leave that much in, so I just took those amounts from my total, and so I've got to work with $4,110.63. Then I went through, I just pulled out my cash that was still in my cash envelopes. I think there was like 400 and something bucks left. I just took them all out and I just started redistributing them back. It's like, so for, household and groceries, I had 4 100s and I like that to be 600, so I just took my 100s and put it to that. And I just knew I had to pull out 200, right? So I did that I just redistributed the cash that I had, and I just put the difference to replenish my envelopes. I did mess with some of my, like, prescription. I just put, like, I only wanted to fully fund that at about 50 right now. We just don't have a whole lot of prescription costs on a regular basis right now. But I did up my copay envelope. I'm just going to have to be getting a bunch. It's me personally. We went to the dentist and I have to get some stuff done. And so it looks like I've got like I think I have like 6 dentist visits this year that I have to do. And yeah, it looks like I'm going to have to pay at least $150 out of pocket each time. So I just was like, we're just going to keep funding that at $150. I like to have an emergency vet, $200 for my animals, and miscellaneous is $100. So that was a total of $760 that I decided to pull out. I did just pull out all my change, and actually all my ones that were left over from this last 2 weeks cash envelopes, and just stuck them in my handy dandy mason jar. And yeah, anything that's left over, like I said this last time, I just take this whole thing into like the grocery store at some point, and just like, there's one in town that has a good coin receptacle at the self-checkout, and I just think of it as like, this is my coupon. Like, okay, so I just took out all my envelopes. I ran to the ATM, and of course I had it all perfectly, like how many 100s, how many 10s, how many 20s, whatever I needed. Of course I get there and the ATM is out of 100, so I had to get 37 20s. So I'm just going to cash stuff here. I just grabbed everything. I just stuck it in here. I'm just going to start funding my envelopes. Okay, so for miscellaneous, I wanted 100. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. For vet, we wanted 200. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. For copays, I want to do 150. To give me 10s, yeah. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 20, 40, 50. Next up is prescriptions. I wanted 50. I just need to add, looks like I'm missing a 10. Did I put 2 10s in that last one? Oh, there was 2 stuck together. Okay. Okay, and then for fun, I don't know if I'm actually going to spend this, but I'll just put it in there. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. I don't have anything fun planned, but I mean, yeah, it's there. Just in case we get invited to something, who knows? We never do, but you never know. Okay, and then the gas, I already had $80 in there. And then so I needed $200 for groceries. Just make sure they gave me everything. 2, 4, 6, 8. Oh no! You should not get stuff like this from the bank. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. So everything's distributed. I'm just gonna stuff them and put them back in. Okay, those are stuffed. Okay, so let's see what we have left to go towards debt or savings. We'll talk about that. Okay, so after all that has been, stuff that's been paid, MasterCard charges have been made out, then I've got $760 we pulled out in cash. Okay, so that is leaving my current balance. I'm just looking at my checking at $37,1483. But I want it to end up leaving $364.20 at least to get through all that stuff. Now this is the paycheck though that I always leave a lot of extra in, because the next paycheck is paycheck 1 and I have to pay our mortgage and our second mortgage, right? Our debt payment. So let's just leave $1,400 in, since I have some extra cash in here. What do I need to do to be at $1,400 positive balance? So I have to leave this much in for this month. So if my current balance is $37,1483, so minus $364.20, because I don't want to touch that much, minus how much I want to leave in there, minus $1,400. So that gives me $1,950.63 that I can put into like savings or like extra debt payments or something like that. So that's actually going to go into savings right now. I'll just do $1,950.63 because we're going to be paying on medical bills for a while. We need to get that paid up. So I know I don't know if you guys watched my previous videos, I was like lamenting that the hospital, like nobody would tell us how much we were gonna owe for my husband's surgery and stuff. And then like the day that we checked in, we went to do the check, like they just never told us. We're like, well, maybe they're just gonna send us the bill later. The day we checked in, on the check-in paperwork, like we were at home, he's like doing it on his phone. He's like, you're not gonna believe this. The check-in paperwork is requiring that we pay, like now, so they had the numbers the whole time. They were just like ignoring us and not getting back to us. So I think it was like over $6,000. So we had to pay 50% to get to be able to like get the surgery. So we still owe another 3 something. I know, but we haven't been sent like a final bill or anything. So right now we're just putting everything into savings, so that when we get those bills, hopefully we'll just have the money there and we can just pay it in full. I think we should be able to. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and transfer that over to savings now, $1,950.63. So that is done. I'll just put it over on my actual side. I did do it today. Yeah, so that was my August paycheck 2 budget. We're able to put money into, we did get reimbursed. Thank God we got reimbursed for that money that his work owed him, because that allowed us to put some money into savings to pay off his medical bills and to cushion myself for paycheck 1, which is always it's always more weighted at the beginning of the month for us. So all right, that's it. Happy budgeting.